Good evening. Welcome to the broadcast. We are coming to you live with a story about decisions made at the top of a very tall drive. This is not your regular news. We are telling it in blocks today. Lego bricks and plastic generals, because that is the American way. Sit down, buckle up, take your coffee, let the record show. This is the Iran strategy story, and it is quite a show. It started in January, the new term had just begun. The Pentagon was busy, a lot of work to be done. But before the ink was dry on the first executive order of the year, senior generals started getting notices that their careers were over here. General Brown was the chairman, 4 stars on his collar standing tall. He got a troop social post and a phone call down the hall. Admiral Franchetti, first woman on the Joint Chiefs in the nation's history. She was shown the door without a detailed public explanation or mystery. The Coast Guard commanded Admiral Fagan, she received the same, and reporters started counting because more officials came. 6 in 1 week, then 10, and the numbers kept on climbing. Defense Secretary Hexit said the military needed realigning. He called it cutting the blue, removing what he said was excess rank. He told officers whose hearts were sinking they should be frank. Step down, he said resign if you disagree with the direction we are going. The generals in the audience sat very still, their faces not quite showing. Now let us talk about Iran, because this is the main event. The administration launched a strike and told us what it meant. Trump stepped to the podium and said the program was obliterated, every nuclear facility destroyed, every threat eliminated, all of it deflated. The celebration was immediate, the statements were quite bold. But somewhere in a classified room, a different story was being told. The Defense Intelligence Agency sat down and wrote a report. They looked at the satellite data and gathered every sort of evidence from the ground and from the sky the day after the strike. And what they found was not exactly what the White House wanted to hype. The facilities were not fully gone, the program was not completely erased. The assessment said the mission result was more complicated than stated and traced. But that report was classified, it was not supposed to leave the building that day. Somebody slid it under a door and a reporter carried it away. When the story broke, the newsrooms lit up with every screen alive. The headline read, Iran's nuclear program managed to survive. The White House pushed back hard and said the report was incomplete, based on limited intelligence gathered just 1 day post-defeat. But General Cruz, who ran the Defense Intelligence Agency then, got a termination notice not long after, and that was the end. Senator Warner went to the microphone and said what many thought, that firing an intelligence chief over an honest assessment is not what democracy bought. He said honest fact-based analysis is exactly what the country needs, even when the facts do not line up with the official White House reads. Back at the Pentagon, Hexit announced a 20% cut. The general officer positions, the leadership pipeline shut. 5,400 civilian employees also received their walk-in paychecks. The accountability office is emptied out, the inspector generals, the watchdog layers. 17 inspectors general removed without the proper notice to Congress required. Senator Duckworth stood up and said this pattern was something to be admired. Not in the positive sense, she said, but noted with alarm. When intelligence becomes a loyalty test, it causes institutional harm. So that is the story, delivered to you straight in Legally to Mason form, where plastic generals fall off plastic walls and plastic newsrooms swarm. The facts are on the record, the votes and statements public and filed. We just built them out of bricks and set the camera angles wild. This has been your evening report. We thank you for your time. The story keeps on moving, and we will be here every time. Stay informed, stay curious, and remember what is true. The news does not stop coming, and neither do we. Good night to you.